Yes, you heard that right, a single, humble Lincoln penny from the year 1982, might be your ticket to becoming a millionaire overnight. One of these rare 1982 pennies has been valued at over $2.1 million, and it's still out there, possibly in circulation. So, how do you know if you have the right one? What makes this little copper coin so insanely valuable? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the history, the mystery, and the mind-blowing money behind the legendary 1982 Lincoln penny. Let's uncover the hidden treasure that could be lying unnoticed in your change jar right now. The history of the 1982 Lincoln penny, ****. Let's rewind the clock to 1982. It was a year of big changes for the U.S. Mint, changes that would forever alter the course of 1-cent coin production in America. For decades, since 1909, the Lincoln penny had been made primarily of 95% copper, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner. But by the early 1980s, the cost of copper was skyrocketing. The value of the metal inside the penny was nearing, and sometimes exceeding, the coin's face value. This put the U.S. Mint in a tough spot. It was literally costing more than a penny to make a penny. So, in 1982, the Mint made a critical decision. They switched the composition of the Lincoln cent from 95% copper and 5% zinc, to a much cheaper alternative, a zinc core coated with a thin layer of copper. But here's where it gets really interesting. Instead of stopping production of the old copper coins cold turkey, the U.S. Mint made both copper and zinc pennies at the same time during the transition year. They also used two different font styles for the date, a large date and a small date version. So, in 1982 alone, there were 7 different varieties of the Lincoln penny minted, some copper, some zinc, some large date, some small date, and they came from both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. That's where the rare treasure lies. The legend of the copper 1982 small date penny, ****. Among these 7 varieties, one stands out as the holy grail for collectors. It's the elusive 1982 small date copper Lincoln cent. Now, according to the official mint records, this coin shouldn't even exist. All small date pennies minted in Denver were supposed to be zinc. But in 2016, a coin collector named Paul Malone made a jaw-dropping discovery: a 1982 small date penny struck in copper, weighing 3.1 grams, and it was authenticated by the prestigious Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. This wasn't a fake. This was the real deal. To this day, only a few of these rare copper 1982 small date pennies have ever been found, and they're considered one of the most valuable modern coins in existence. How valuable? One specimen has been estimated to be worth over $2.10 million, and yes, it could still be out there in circulation. How to tell if you have the $1 million penny? ****. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. How can you tell if the 1982 penny in your hand is the one worth millions? First, check the date. Does it say 1982? Good start. Now flip the coin over and look for the mint mark, just under the date. If it has a little d, that means it was minted in Denver. Next, determine the font size. The small date is trickier to spot, but it's noticeable if you compare it to other 1982 pennies. In the small date, the 2 in the date is more curved, and the tops of the numbers are more level. But here's the kicker: the weight of the coin is the real giveaway. Copper pennies weigh 3.1 grams, zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. All you need is a cheap digital scale that measures to 1/10 of a gram. If you find a 1982 small date penny that weighs 3.1 grams, congratulations. You may be holding a $1 million coin in your hand. Why is it worth so much? So why is this little penny worth millions? It's a perfect storm of rarity, error, and history. This coin wasn't meant to be made. It's a minting mistake, a copper planchet somehow slipping into the Denver small date zinc production line, because the U.S. Mint never officially released a 1982 small date copper penny. Its existence defies the Mint's own documentation. Collectors go absolutely wild for coins like this, rare, historic, and with a mysterious backstory. It's like owning a piece of a modern-day treasure hunt. Coin dealers and numismatic investors are willing to pay astronomical prices for these kinds of off-the-books errors, and with only a couple confirmed examples known, the 1982 D small date copper penny has become a legend in the world of coin collecting. More 1982 penny varieties to look for, ****, even if you don't hit the $2.1 million jackpot, don't give up hope. There are other valuable 1982 pennies that can still earn you hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. Some 1982 copper large date or small date coins in mint condition can sell $4.10 to $300 or more. Graded coins with rare die varieties or mint errors can be worth even more. The key is to check your change, weigh your pennies, and keep an eye out for anything unusual. You might just get lucky. So, next time you see a 1982 penny, don't just toss it in the coin jar. Take a closer look. Weigh it. Examine it. You could be holding the rarest modern penny ever made, a copper 1982 D small date Lincoln cent. It only takes one moment. One lucky find. One little coin. And just like that, you could go from average to millionaire overnight.